right, welcome back, everybody. We are on video number 2 now of talking into the summer season and looking ahead for our next season coming here for the Schuylkill County Hockey Association. I am Brayden Fasnacht. I do the play-by-play around here and the media announcing after every goal is scored. Alongside of me is the commander-in-chief that I like to call Mike Doubles, who runs this whole shindig, if you will. We're looking into the summer season now. We're taking a week off coming into that. There's a lot of new looks that are coming, teams that will not be coming back, teams that are coming back, different types of rules that are coming. So for those that are going to be watching when this comes out, let's talk a little about what's coming up in the future, what's different, what's similar, all that.
Okay. Well, Lumberjacks is taking the summer season off. You know, they all have small kids, so they're spending the summer with their kids. Irons Up is not coming back. Players went to different teams. They're now defunct. And Quack Attack chose not to come back. They couldn't get enough players for the summer season. So it'll be 7 teams for the summer season. So everybody's playing everybody. So
Gotcha.
It'll be interesting to see how the B division from the spring season fares against the A division teams.
Wow. And then just to make sure we're doing 2 divisions still?
No, it's all one division.
It's all one division?
Yep.
Okay, one division. Wow. It's been a while since I've done that because this season was a long season. But there's going to be a lot of new players that'll be on some new teams as well this year. It's a lot of new looks. It's definitely tough to make a prediction now, but if you had to predict any team that's coming back into this team to predict how that will fan out in the near future. I know it's definitely hard for you to make a prediction already, and that's a tough spot.
There are some teams that have some really good players that are coming from Lumberjacks and from Quack Attack into the Tailgaters and 6-1 Vape. I think 6-1 Vape and the Tailgaters, if they have their players show up and everybody's on their game, them versus Lone Rangers, it's going to be very interesting, some very tight games.
Absolutely. I
think the players that they've added are really going to be competitive players, and they're going to be competitive against the Lone Rangers.
Correct. And we talked a little bit about, too, a couple of guys are going from Moose Knuckles to 6-1 Vape as Will Dronick. Is there anybody else that I'm missing besides Will?
Hunter Johns.
Hunter Johns will be going there
They're
also.
both going to 6-1 Vape. Hunter Johns is also going to pull double duty and play goaltender for Rock Bottom.
That's right.
So some nights he probably might want to have goalie first and not goalie second.
Yes, definitely.
So
we know Gavin Wade will come back a little bit because he's going to college and stuff. Anybody else that I'm missing? I don't know about anybody else.
That moved around?
Yeah.
Well, from Lumberjacks, Tim Sisak and Joe Nowick are going to Tailgaters. So that's going to give them some offensive power along with what they've already got.
Yep.
You know,
Ashton Salin, he's gonna be leaving with Quack Attack going.
Yep. He's actually playing for Phantom Heat.
He's going to play for Phantom Heat because he's also going to college. So all these kids are going to college. It's crazy.
Yeah. And Irons Up, some of their players like Kirsten, Dave Boofy, they're going to Moose Knuckles because Moose Knuckles lost a lot of players. And then also, I'm trying to think who else. I just lost my train of thought. But yeah, they're going to Moose Knuckles. And, Tony K-Man Jordan and Braden Zimmerman, they're both coming from Irons Up, and they're both going to Phantom Heat also. So even some of the B division teams from the spring season have got some players to increase, their offense. So it's going to be interesting to see just how good some of these teams are with the acquisitions that they've made over the past week and a half.
And just seeing them playing on different teams too, that'll be a big factor as well. It's definitely not. You can't look back at the spring season and be like, oh, well, Phantom Heat did this or Rock Bottom did that. Like this is a brand new season, new faces on new teams. This is I'm very excited about too, and also staying in one division as well. All teams will play each other, so that'll be definitely something to look at too. And that was definitely something I wished we were able to see too. Is just a lot of teams would be like, well, your guys are in the B division, like we could still play you and beat you, and we'll be able to see that now this summer as well.
Yeah, one of those teams, Legion of Doom, has said they want to play the Lone Rangers. When I made the schedule, They don't play them right off the bat. I wanted to, but I just thought we'll let the top teams play each other, the bottom teams play each other, and then start working your way through the middle of the pack. But some of those games are going to be very interesting. Maybe Legion of Doom can give them a run for their money.
Yeah.
It's going to depend on them, and you know, they have Steve Demko in goal, so he's going to have to be on his game, because I don't think Robbie and Mitch and the rest of the Lone Rangers are going to hold back on some of these other teams that are coming in from the B division that, oh, we want to play the A teams now. So be careful what you ask for sometimes.
Oh yeah.
You know.
100%. But I'm definitely excited about this season for sure. Again, all games will be live streamed here on Fornix Entertainment. Are we doing Mondays and Wednesdays for this?
Yep. So starting July 7th, be every Monday and Wednesday except for the week of the 14th. We have no games the week of the 14th.
Okay.
We are having Tuesday, July 15th and Thursday, July 17th, a free learn to play for the community. It's our chance to kind of give back to the community, where the kids can come in here for free. We have adult players from the adult league come in and they donate their time for those nights, and we just teach the kids how to play hockey.
That's awesome.
So hopefully it'll help grow our youth league.
Yeah.
But it's a chance just to give them something to do. The guys kind of give back. Last year was a real success. We did one night that we really promoted, then we threw another one in. But we've been really promoting this one for probably the past 6 months. We've gotten flyers out, newspaper articles.
We were giving stuff out in the parade for Memorial Day.
Yep, stuff out in the parade. So, and I'm trying to keep up with like doing different media things.
Mm-hmm.
So we did an article for the 2 youth, Preston Weber and Jade Burgana, who's going to play at State Wars in the next 2 weeks. The championships from the spring season. I just emailed the guy the pictures and all the stuff, so he's going to be putting those in the newspaper within the next couple of days of the championship teams. So the more we can get the word out there, the more we become recognized, I think it'll help grow us.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah, and I can see it with the tournament that's coming up also in July. We have teams coming from Lehigh Valley. So the word's getting out about the league, and it's growing.
That's awesome. That's awesome. Well, that is going to conclude looking ahead at our summer season and what's coming ahead in the future. Obviously, we forgot to bring up the Ironman tournament. Thank you for bringing that up. I so forgot about that. But yeah, come back next week. All games will be live streamed, just like in the spring season here on Fornix Entertainment. We will not see Mike Doubles in a referee jersey this summer, unfortunately. But I could do some convincing with that. We'll try to make that work.
No, but you will hear my voice.
No, that's right.
For Fornix Entertainment, I'll be sitting in the booth. I did one game, I think, this season of play-by-play. So I said I would do more play-by-play this season. So that way you're just not watching a game. You can get some play-by-play calls and understand what's going on.
Yeah.
And obviously, you know, people watching, if you don't understand what's going on in hockey or you have a question about a call, I know sometimes it happens when we're reffing, the parents are asking about calls, or like send a message asking what a call is or something like that, and we can answer it right there live.
That's right. That's right. I know we've done that a lot because now that Fornix Entertainment is live streaming kickball here at the island, a lot of people would make some comments about that, like what team is Joe Wade on, and you know. They're already answering right there for you, so be sure to do that as definitely this summer, because we have it all set up. I mean, we really do a great job. I would not want to do this with any other group, and then to welcome me in here, it's super. I don't want to leave them when I go to Penn State, not at all. But again, I want to thank you for coming here and talking a little about our previous season and what's to come ahead. Also want to thank Fornix Entertainment for having us here to get this done. But we're looking forward to see a lot of you guys tuning in to our games coming up in the summer, and we're ready to see you July 9th. July 7th. Sorry, we'll cut that out. July 7th. So be sure to tune in July 7th, Roller Roost Sports Arena. There's no admission. Like, people can come here, and if not, if you want to sit at home, just watch it on Fornix Entertainment. So we want to thank you guys for watching this video. We also want to thank Mike Doubles here, and we will see you guys July 7th. You got that one right.